I was the deker. I gave him the big shift to the right and then went back on my backhand, and I didn't put it into his pads, I put it upstairs.
Vern Pachal has a passion for hockey and a knack for scoring. Pachal began displaying impressive hockey skills while a young boy in his hometown of Yorkton in the 1940s. He led 3 Yorkton teams to provincial championships at the Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget levels. He scored often, and he scored quick.
I was playing against the Notre Dame Hounds in Yorkton, and I scored 3 goals in 11 seconds.
At 17, Pachal moved on to play for the Crow's Nest Past Lions of the Western Canadian Junior Hockey League under coach Scotty Monroe.
So I always remember Scotty. He was very good to me, and he played me a lot, as a matter of fact. They called me Valiant Vern, the lean and hungry hawk.
In the 1949-50 season, Pachal was making headlines as the Western Junior League's leading scorer with 59 goals and 47 assists. It was much the same the following season, when he finished second in league scoring. In 1951, Pachal turned pro with the Springfield Indians organization of the Eastern Hockey League. The Indians at the time owned by the legendary Eddie Shore.
I was facing off in my own end, and Shore was the coach on the ice. And my winger, Georgie Ford, went around the back of the net and didn't hit a certain fellow. It was practice. We were friends. However, Shore said, I'm going to go around the net, Mr. Ford, and you're going to hit me. And so Georgie went in and elbowed him right in the middle of the jaw, knocked his hat off. He had a brown suit on, knocked him backwards on the ice. He got up and he says, that's how to hit Ford.
In his 2 seasons with the team, Pachal scored 102 goals. He finished in the top 3 in league scoring both years and made the All-Star team each season. After stints in the American and Quebec Hockey League, Pachal began to think about his future.
I came home and got married to Marilyn and began a new life. And it's probably the smartest things I ever did, because even had I made the National Hockey League, hockey in the 50s, I'm telling you, was something else.
In 1956, Pachal enrolled in the physical education program at the University of Alberta. He joined the Golden Bears hockey team under Claire Drake and quickly established himself as one of the best players in Canadian university hockey. In 3 seasons, he scored 169 points, an average of almost 4 points per game. He set Canada West University records in career points, points in a single game with 11, and scored 58 points one season in only 10 games, a record that stood until 1986, when the season had grown to 38 games.
When I went back to the University of Alberta, I learned to pass the puck to my fellow guys. And that's the greatest experience I had in hockey, was to not only score but pass.
In each of his 3 seasons, he was chosen as the Golden Bears' most valuable player. In 1958, he was named the University of Alberta's Male Athlete of the Year. His name is on the University of Alberta Wall of Fame. In his U of A induction video, Pachal showed off his skating skills, taught to him by Eddie Shore.
Now, Eddie Shore was one of the greatest skaters in the whole world. You should have seen him skate. He was just terrific. And backwards, he was the best in the National Hockey League, playing for the Boston Bruins. And he taught me to skate, and I'll tell you, he was very, very good.
After a year playing overseas in the British Ice Hockey League, Pachal returned to his hometown to work as a teacher. He rejoined the Saskatchewan Senior Hockey League's Yorkton Senior Terriers. He served as team captain and manager, and in 1961, he was named the league MVP. He continued playing hockey in competitive old-timers leagues right up until 2006, over 70 years of organized hockey. In addition to his achievements in hockey, Pachal excelled in baseball and golf. He's made lasting contributions to sport and recreation in the Yorkton area. He has coached, chaired committees, planned events, written histories of local teams, and in 1994 helped establish the Yorkton Sports Hall of Fame.
As you know, I love Saskatchewan, and one of the greatest things for me then is to be inducted into Saskatchewan's Provincial Sports Hall of Fame, and I'm very thrilled about that.
Installed in the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame on June 15, 2013, Vern Pachal.